Hello everyone, my name's Nemesis. This video is about 5 things I hate about men. Now, the list is going to go from least hateful thing to the most hateful thing. So let's start off with number 5. Number 5 is disloyalty. Men are very disloyal. They have a problem with staying loyal to relationships in any capacity. If we say that men are like dogs, right? Unfortunately, they have every other attribute other than loyalty when it comes to the dog trait that they share. When you need them, no matter if it's your family, spouse, or even friend, they won't help. Unless it somehow benefits them in some way, there's no, I'm going to be there for you no matter what. It's always, what you gonna do for me? It shows in the fact that they're so ungrateful for everything you do for them. You can give them a job, it still doesn't mean anything. You can give them money to make sure that they aren't homeless. And it's like, you never did nothing for me. As if you didn't put out thousands of dollars to make sure they were okay. They don't know how to reciprocate any form of loyalty that you give them because they don't know what it means. This is something you guys need to work on. And if you got a problem with that, stop calling yourselves men, because men know what loyalty is. Men know that even if you are a type of person that only care about benefits, that loyalty takes you for way more places than dishonesty and ungrateful. Because when you're loyal, you get to that person knows and trusts you and will help you out. But when you're disloyal all the time, people eventually give up on you and say, that's a you problem. And you can't say nothing against that because at the end of the day, you brought down yourself. If y'all want to be considered men, first work on your ability to actually be trustworthy in the first place. You can't do that. Stop complaining when things don't go your way, because no one owes you anything when you are no one worth fighting for. Work on your relationships. See how you actually treat people and how they treat you. Show that you are worth something, and maybe then you can become a better person and learn to be loyal through your actions. Number 4 is irresponsible. You guys are the most irresponsible people. Y'all don't know what accountability is, but y'all throw that word out like it's supposed to mean something when it doesn't seem to mean anything to you, because you avoid it like it's a plague. You lose your job because you was being disrespectful or you lazy, and somehow it's somebody else's fault. It's the boss's fault. It's your girl's fault. It's your friend's fault. It's somebody else's fault other than you, who actually decided, I'm such a big man that I can go up to my boss and be disrespectful as if he ain't the one making sure your ass ain't homeless by paying you for the job that you're supposed to do. Don't ever bite the hand that feeds you and expect there not to be consequences. That's not how it works. That's not how life works. You see what's going on in the world right now? How hard your life is right now because the people in charge think biting the hand that feeds them is the smart move? Do you really think being that irresponsible is a smart idea? It's not. It's really not. But again, I don't expect much from a gender that has never used their brain for anything positive. However, if you're going to claim that you did everything, you built this, you did so much, then why can't you keep any of it from falling apart, because every time you supposedly build something, you destroy it right after. If you were more responsible from the jump and stayed that way throughout the entire process, don't you think you would actually, I don't know, be more respected? Can actually claim that you did all that and say it with pride instead of pretending like it means something, when anybody with any common sense or intelligence can easily show that everything you're saying is false? You don't want to be fathers, even though half that kid is yours. You don't want to take responsibility when you disrespect somebody. You don't want to take responsibility when you cheat on somebody. You don't want to take responsibility for damaging your relationships with your family because you decided that other people or drugs or something or another was more important than holding on to your relationship. You bring it on to yourself. You cannot claim that you do anything correctly or to be responsible because you don't accept accountability. Responsibility comes hand in hand with accountability. And if you can't be accountable, you're not responsible. It's just how it is. And to be a man, it requires you to be responsible. Showing up when people need you as a man makes you responsible. Being a good partner shows that you're, and making sure that your partner is okay, safe, and protected and happy, that shows responsibility. Making sure your kid is safe, happy, and taken care of, that shows you're responsible. Making sure that your family is okay, safe, and protected, that shows you're responsible. But throwing out the word, I'm a man, and then showing no attributes that go along with being a man, all you're doing is being a boy playing in your daddy's shoes. You're not a man. So stop with the I'm a protector, I'm a provider, because all that requires you to be responsible for other people. And if you can't even show attributes of being responsible, then don't throw out words that you yourself know is meaningless. Deal with your issues, because clearly there are issues. If you cannot even do something every human being should know how to do from the time they become an adult. So there's many things out here to help you. There's therapy to deal with whatever underlying issues you have. There's books to help you figure out what type of things you need to do step by step to be a responsible adult. You can even start over if you don't know what that means. Because once you turn 18, you should know what it means to be responsible. So if you need to go back to childhood, to your childhood memories, and remember everything you were taught growing up and everything you know you're supposed to know as an adult, when you get a job, you need to do taxes. Do not steal other people's things, because that means you're going to have to deal with the consequences of stealing those things. You're going to have to take responsibility for your action. Don't be disrespectful, because everybody has hands and feet and they have no issue using them on you if you think you're a big man. Don't start a fight that you can't finish, because everyone out here ain't gonna take whatever bullshit you throw at them. Some people are forgiving and some will put a bullet in you. Understand that every action has a reaction, and you can't blame nobody else other than yourself when those reactions happen. You have to be responsible for the behaviors that you commit towards other people. So if you gotta go through childhood, since that's what you would rather be right now is a child, do that. Then afterwards, you learn what it means to be an adult. Then you can start interacting with other people. But as of the time that you go through that process, ask the people around you to give you a break, because at that time you really don't need to be interacting with anyone, because you don't seem to understand what it means to be act your age. And until you do, you can't fully grasp why you are having so many issues in your life. Next, number 3, childish. Now, I already spoke a little bit about this on the previous point, but the biggest issue that you guys seem to have is this childishness. Every personality problem that you'll have is something that a child would do. The lying about stupid stuff that doesn't even need to be lied to, like the small stuff, it's ridiculous. The gaslighting, when you're caught and you're lied. Also another childish thing that kids do when they're caught. Oh, no, I didn't do that. My sister, my cousin, my dad did it. I didn't do nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. You're crazy. You sure it was me? Where's your proof? Go talk to a kid when they get caught by their parents. See, compare your reaction and their reaction, and see how similar how y'all are the same in every way. It's going to be very enlightening. The fact that y'all don't want to do anything for anyone unless it benefits you in some way. Another child, this thing that teenagers do. Oh, can you go to the grocery store? And why do I gotta do it? And are you gonna pay me? Can I buy something? There's always something. Like, what am I getting out of this? That's teenagers. That's what y'all do. Like, what's in it for me? Why am I doing this for you? Not, oh, we're friends, we're family, we're in a relationship. It's okay, I'll do this for you. I know you need it. It can't be that. But y'all claim y'all want to be needed. But when you actually are needed, it's what's in it for me. So you don't actually want to be needed, right? You just want to play around, play pretend like you're still 5. Let's be real. Let's with ourselves and to each other. You want to play pretend. So if you just want to be a child, why are you all out here acting like y'all are adults with actual ability to do what an adult needs to do? Because you're out here having children, but the minute you realize you actually have to be an adult and take care of that child, it's back to no, I can't do it. I'm a kid. I can't be responsible for another person. I want to live my own life. Didn't you want to be an adult? Didn't you want to do adult things? So what's with the childishness now? That shit just got real. Like, If you're going to act like you're an adult, then act like an adult. But don't retract like you can go back to being a child whenever you feel like it and think, oh, I shouldn't be criticized for being a child because your outside appearance says you're not a child anymore. So, did your balls drop or did they not? I'm just saying. So, once you figure that out, come talk to me. I got some tips to help you get through life. I'll help you out. Or I'll send you to somebody to help you out. I know a lot of guys. There's real men out here that aren't children that will love to make you one of their peers and teach you what it means to be a real man. Next, number 2, entitlement. Y'all are extremely entitled, which I don't understand how that's possible when you have a majority of y'all who are like that literally have nothing to offer. But y'all seem to think somebody owes you something. I don't know who in this world owes anybody anything, but you somehow been brainwashed into believing you're special. You're not. You're not entitled to women. We're people. You're not entitled to get a job just because you want it. You're not entitled to service at the moment you pop up in a restaurant, to be to have everyone in the line just let you through so you can order what you want and go. You're not entitled to people's time. You're not entitled to people's energy. And you're sure as hell not entitled to anyone's money. So this, to y'all male gold diggers out here who think mooching off of women who have money and going after them just so you can claim you got something when you didn't work for none of the cash that you're spending, yeah, you're not entitled to any of it. So the bitching and moaning that she didn't give you this amount of money as if you have any right to it when you didn't work for any of it, nah. Because you know damn well if it was the other way around, you sure as hell wouldn't be throwing away thousands of dollars on stupid shit that she wanted just because she wanted it. Oh, I want a new car. I want a new house. I want a new this, that, and the third. Like, this shit costs money and you don't need it. You want it. And no one has any obligation to give up all their hardworking money to your whims and basically have that money thrown down the drain. Because if you're irresponsible with money, that means you're irresponsible with everything else. So the entitlement of thinking anybody owes y'all something needs to be stripped from your personality, because you know if any of that energy you're giving off to people was returned back, you would not like it. So I don't know why you acting like you don't understand that your behavior is downright disgusting, and people have a right to not want anything to do with you. You're not worth spending time with if all you think and throughout your life is that, oh, you owe me this. Excuse me? I owe you what? Who are you? Last time I checked, you ain't God, so I don't remember owing you anything. Because the only person I owe anything to is God, and that's because He brought me into this world. What did you do exactly to deserve anything? Please tell me. If you can answer that question, then I'll believe that you deserve anything that you claim and people owe you. Ask, or not even me. I don't even mean me. Somebody in your circle. What exactly have you done for them to owe you a damn thing? And tiny little petty little shit like that normal people do every day for each other don't count. So don't even try that. Oh, I drove you to your appointment this one day 5 years ago. Like it don't count. Owing somebody requires you to have done something that no one else would have done. If you are can be replaced by any other person, don't try it. Don't even try it. Okay, that's my task for you entitled people. Next is our final one. Whew. Number one, narcissists. Y'all are the biggest narcissists on the planet. Not only do y'all think y'all are the most amazingest thing since sliced bread, y'all always want to be the victim. Y'all are the perpetual victims. You will start fights over and over with people, and somehow, some way, you're the victim of a fight you started. How, Sway? please, please explain that. Because that's the most annoying thing about you. You are not a victim. And that's what I don't like about narcissists. Now, I'm the type of person, you want to be a victim, I will make you into a victim. So that shit don't fly with me. You really don't want to play that game with me. But the narcissism and the thinking that you're better than everyone around you and you should get any and everything you want just for simply existing. Who created you and made you God? Because last time I checked, you weren't any more important than the person standing next to you. So please tell me why you think anyone in this world gives a damn about you enough to let you just run all over them just because you exist. You don't get to harm people and say, well, I didn't do it, or you hurt me first, or you didn't do this for me, or blah, blah, blah. And it's like, who are you? Can you answer that? Who are you? Because you're not special. So why do you think you get to do whatever you please? And another thing that I don't like about you narcissists is that whenever you're backed into a corner, you get hella aggressive, as if you yourself don't know that you're the problem. You know very well you're the problem. That insecurity of yours is what's driving you so hard in the first place. So you comprehend that you have a issue. You just don't want to face yourself. That's a issue you should deal with, because it's, again, your issue, no one else's. So stop making everybody else's life a living hell because you're too much of a coward to deal with your own problems. There's a thing called bravery. It means you take risks even when you're afraid. That's something y'all lack. I suggest you, one, look up the definition of bravery. Second, try doing things to show you're brave, because as right now, you're just another bully in this world. You're no different than a politician, a cop, a judge, and every other coward out here who pretends that they know everything, they belong in the position they do because they simply exist, even though they aren't worth where they stand, aren't worthy of any place they stand as of right now, because they haven't shown any form of bravery. You think I'm being mean or cruel or whatever? I don't really care. I really don't. You don't like the truth, and the truth has no emotional aspects to it. It's just logical facts being presented, and you yourself not accepting what you know is reality. That's, again, a you problem. So stop making it everybody else's problem. Deal with your issues. Otherwise, go live in a cave. That's all I gotta say. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Click the notification bell. And I hope you all have a great day. Bye.